Hill.
BBC Tees.
It's 12 minutes past 8. Mike Hill with you at BBC Tees on this Christmas morning. Now, while most of us are putting up our feet and enjoying the Christmas festivities, one set of volunteers will be on 24-hour standby. The lifeboat crews across our region are at constant readiness, always ready to leap into action, no matter what they are or where they're doing. I'll say that again, no matter where they are or what they're doing. I'll put these glasses on straight in a minute. Our reporter Steve Mackey's been across to the RNLI station at Redcar. He's been speaking to one of the crew.
My name's Nigel Gardner. I'm part of the crew, one of the tractor drivers here at Redcar Lifeboat Station, been here just over 6 years.
Nigel, do you dread hearing that noise go off?
No, I look forward to it actually in a strange sort of way.
I mean, it's one of them noises. I mean, you're on standby. I mean, we'll laugh about it, but it is serious work that you guys do. But over Christmas time, it can create havoc with your social life.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always ready. We're immediate readiness all the time. Yeah, Christmas, although it's a time of celebration for all of us, it also is a time when we are on standby as we are any other day in the year.
Simple terms, it means, you know, staying off the alcohol, staying alert at all times and having that little pager with you 24/7. Basically,
yeah, we know we have a duty of care towards our public and all the rest of it, so, yeah, like I say, it's just another day. We do hope we can all stay safe over Christmas, but hopefully the pages won't go off and things like that, so, well, if they do, we'll be there as we always are any other time.
Talk us through what happens when that pager goes off and you look at it. What happens from then on in?
Basically, we have to get to the lifeboat station as quickly and as safely as we can. Once we get here, we have to get ready, all the protective equipment, we have to put all that on. We find out a little bit about the job, about the casualty, find out where we're going. Once everyone's dressed up, the safety equipment and all the rest of it, we launch the boat. It takes anywhere between 5 and 8 minutes on average for us to actually from being sat in the bath to getting in the water.
You know when that bleeper goes off, it tells you what kind of emergency it is and which boats have to be launched?
Yeah, it does, yeah. On the front of our pager, it says, there was always a message, can say, launch the Atlantic, which is our bigger boat, the Atlantic 75, launch the D-Class, which is our new IB1, or launch both boats. We don't know what the job is when we get that. It doesn't tell us what the job is, it doesn't tell us who's in trouble, so we treat each page as the same, we just get here as quickly as possible.
Is it tough on your families? You know, when you're in the middle of Christmas dinner, that might go off and you've got to say, just put it on you know, keep warm for me, love, and I'm off.
It can be. It's been a lot of years since we actually got called out on Christmas Day, although there was one about 6 or 7 years ago on New Year's Day. Yeah, I think we've all left our wives sat in the local restaurants and things like that, and they are very understanding. I think it's the box of chocolates at Christmas that keeps them sweet.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Steve Mackey there talking to the RNLI at Redcar. We should spare a thought this Christmas morning for everybody out there who's working today to help keep the rest of us safe and sound over this Christmas period. I hope that they don't have any call-outs today, because obviously that means that everybody is safe and sound. We'll have more from the lifeboat station after 9 o'clock this morning. It's 20 to 10 Christmas morning on BBC Tees. Now, earlier we heard from Nigel Gardner. He's one of the crew of volunteers at the RNLI station at Redcar. Now, the lifeboat's at a constant state of readiness every single day of the year. The crew at Redcar will be on standby right across the festive period. Now, while Nigel doesn't take to the water in one of the 2 high-powered lifeboats there, he still has a crucial role to play as a tractor driver. He told Steve Mackey, though, it's no ordinary machine.
Yeah, these tractors are made especially for the RNLI. You won't see one of these tractors ploughing any fields anywhere. They are Talus MB4H hydro tractor and weighs over 10 tonnes, made in Wales, and basically can go very, very deep into the water for launching and recovering our bigger lifeboat.
It's a critical part of the operation, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. If this tractor doesn't start, the lifeboat doesn't go. So it really is critical. All the things you see in here are basically really critical part of what we do. You know, something like this costs £250,000.
And, you know, most of the money comes from members of the public donating to the lifeboat.
It actually all does, yeah. All the money comes from the public in the form of donations and legacies left in wills. So we don't have any government funding whatsoever. I think it's less than 1%. So yeah, we rely on the public more than anything, really. We always say to people who do come in and give us a cheque or a small donation that basically they're the heart and soul of what we do. Without them, we are nothing.
So away from this station, then, what's your normal day job?
I'm a club steward. I sell beer, which is it has its pros and cons, as you can imagine.
But I mean, the guys you work with come from all walks of life, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, years and years ago on the lifeboat, 9 out of 10 were from the fishing industry, or, you know, a background of seamanship, whereas nowadays I think it's only now an average of 1 in 10, because the fishing industry died off a bit. So we have miners, people who work in the steelworks, all walks of life, really. We have an ambulance technician, we have a lad who runs his own bike shop and things like that. So yeah, it's an eclectic mix, if you like.